So hello and good evening. I'm Kuldeep Yadav, Senior Technical Program Manager with Amazon OpenSearch Service at AWS. Folks, before I start sharing some insights about the conference, and of course it moves on, let me say a big thank you to you all, the audience, the life of this conference, and making it a success. It's your engagement, your collaboration, walking and talking through the corridors, engaging in thoughtful questions that have really made the day for us. And thank you so much for that. So with that, let me share few pictures or glimpses of the previous OpenSearch Con that we had. That was the first one, by the way, the inaugural one, and which, despite being on a very small scale, we initially started out small, but we received an overwhelming response out there. And it was really heartening to see the OpenSearch community really showing up in large numbers. I'm so delighted to say that we have moved from strength to strength. And this year, we've grown even bigger. And the participation is really awesome. So putting the OpenSearch Con 25 in some numbers, we had 450 plus registration this year, which is a 25% year-on-year increase over previous year. Over the last 2 days, we've had almost 40 plus sessions, 50 plus speakers, and moving along the 3 parallel tracks. It was so heartening to see the multiple use cases where the OpenSearch is being used like a Swiss Army knife for various use cases, be it generative AI, agentic AI, be it OpenSearch, analytics, search and observability, and of course, community development. In fact, I tried to make a word cloud of the topics that were part of the schedule, right? And as you can see out here, it's not surprising, but so exciting that how OpenSearch at the center is enabling agentic AI, vector-based insights, search, RAG, generative. So it's so exciting to see that OpenSearch is enabling multiple generative AI and agentic AI use cases. Like, just to take a few examples, of course, we had hordes of them, but Freddy AI agent of the Freshworks, the Rovo conversational AI of Atlassian, or the next-gen AI-driven search and analytics with Gaia using OpenSearch. We also had some great sessions on multimodal search, neural search, AI-driven observability, and of course, the RAG applications. And besides that, it was equally exciting to not only see this, but how we are using OpenSearch for the customers, in fact, using OpenSearch to operate with high performance at large scale and while saving costs. That's the advantage. Such as Freshworks with their Fresh service, who are handling almost 14 billion writes and 3 billion reads per month, and as of May 25, and which saved almost 25% while moving to OpenSearch. Or they're running federated searches around 70,000 customers. That's awesome, right? Or Atlassian, which is scaling for global teams and with 3 lakh customers and 1.5 million users. These are some of the use cases. And of course, at the end, but not the least, I would like to thank our distinguished speakers whose expertise and passion has been inspirational for us. Thank you so very much. And it was really nice to see how they have shared their insights of using OpenSearch to drive innovation and overcome challenges while innovating at scale. I would also like to thank the Linux Foundation and the organizing committee who have been at it for the last 2 days, and of course, much more time before that. They have orchestrated this conference like a technical symphony, and flawless and smooth. Folks, can we have a big round of applause for our speakers and the Linux Foundation organizing committee? Thank you so much, folks. Thank you so very much for that. I would also like to thank and take opportunity to thank our gold sponsors, Atlassian and AWS, and the bronze sponsors, Pulse, Droid, and Siglens, for supporting the conference and innovating and contributing to the OpenSearch community. Of course, there is no conference without survey, right? So, okay, before ending, folks, here is a survey. Please do take time and scan this code and give us a valuable feedback so that we can improve. But of course, the caveat is this survey link is valid only for today. And of course, we've got swags for folks who contribute. So please take time out. I'll hold for a while you scan it. So on the lighter side, the swags are really being flown in, right? So they're worth the effort, I'm sure. Okay, thank you so much. And in the end, folks, we also request you to share your experience of the OpenSearchCon India 2025 and follow us on the social media channels as flashed. While doing so, please tag posts with the OpenSearchCon India hashtag. And of course, you are our very ambassadors. We request you to contribute documentation, sharing knowledge, or meet up at local meetings. Contribute so that this will be an exemplary demonstration of the professional collaboration that we have. And in the end, once again, thank you so much for being such a wonderful audience and contributing to the growth of OpenSearch community. Looking forward to reconvening with you next year at the conference again. Thank you so much. With that, I would like to also invite all of you for a customary group photograph that we always have, like the previous OpenSearchCon. So folks, please join me on the stage.